Snow tapped gently against the cafe windows, but inside, the warmth of soft lights and holiday music wrapped around the room like a blanket. Families laughed, couples chatted, and children enjoyed hot chocolate topped with marshmallows. Yet in the corner, at a small wobbly table near the restroom, sat a tired single mom and her little boy, sharing a single sandwich. The boy chewed slowly, pretending he wasn't hungry anymore so his mother could eat. His shoes were torn, his jacket too thin for the winter. And that's when everything changed. At the center of the cafe sat a man in a tailored coat, wearing an expensive watch that glimmered under the lights. He scrolled through his phone, barely noticing the world around him. His name was Daniel Hart, a millionaire CEO known for building companies, not relationships. Across from him sat his daughter, 8-year-old Emily, swinging her legs, her long braids bouncing as she spoke. "Daddy," she whispered, tugging at his sleeve. He replied, still distracted. "Dad, can I share with them?" Her small finger pointed toward the single mom and boy. Daniel looked up, annoyed at first, ready to tell her no. But when his eyes landed on them, something in him shifted. The mom kept pushing the sandwich back toward her son, insisting she wasn't hungry, even though her stomach growled so loudly that Emily could hear it. The little boy clutched his torn gloves and whispered, "Mommy, I'm okay." "You eat." The mom smiled weakly and kissed his forehead. "I'm fine, sweetheart." Emily's eyes filled with tears. "Daddy, they don't have enough. Please." For the first time in a long while, Daniel put his phone down. This moment, right here, would connect everything by the end. "Okay," he sighed. "But we'll do it together." Emily beamed and jumped from her seat. They approached the table, and the single mom stiffened, embarrassed. She pulled her son closer, fearing pity more than hunger. "Hi," Emily said softly. "My daddy and I ordered too much food. Would you help us finish it?" The boy looked at the plate in Emily's hands, 2 steaming grilled cheese sandwiches, fries, and hot chocolate. His eyes widened, but he didn't touch it. The mom swallowed, her voice shaky. "That's very kind, but we're fine." Her cheeks flushed with shame. Daniel gently set the tray down. "Please," he said. "My daughter gets upset when food goes to waste." He winked at Emily, who nodded seriously like it was true. The mom hesitated, then whispered, "Thank you." As they ate, Emily giggled with the boy, whose name was Noah. She shared napkins and stories about her school play, while Noah told her how he liked drawing superheroes. But Daniel kept noticing things. The mother's hands were cracked from cold, her coat too large, as if donated. Her eyes carried exhaustion deeper than lack of sleep. "Do you live nearby?" Daniel asked casually. She tensed but nodded. "We're staying at the shelter down the street. Just until I find work." Her voice trembled with shame. "I used to have a job, but the company closed, and things just got worse. I'm trying. I really am." Daniel's chest tightened. Years ago, his own life had nearly fallen apart after losing his wife. He remembered being lost, scared, caring for a newborn alone. The only difference was that he had money and support. This woman had neither. Before he could respond, Noah pulled Emily close and whispered something. Emily gasped. "Daddy." He said he asked Santa for a warm bed for his mom. The cafe fell silent around them. Not toys. Not candy. Not games. Just warmth for his mother. Daniel swallowed hard, emotions rising. That was the hook that grabbed his heart completely. He had spent millions on gifts that never filled the void inside him. And here was a child whose greatest wish was simply for his mom to sleep safely. He leaned forward. "What kind of work do you do?" The mother looked down. "I was a receptionist. Good with people, phones, scheduling, anything, really." Daniel nodded thoughtfully. "I might have something for you," he said. Her head snapped up. "Sir, you don't have to." "But I want to," he replied gently. "Come by my office tomorrow morning. Let's see what we can do." Tears welled in her eyes. "Thank you, I don't know how to repay." "You already did," he whispered. "You raised a son who thinks of others first." Later that night, as Daniel tucked Emily into bed, she hugged him tightly. "Daddy." "Yes, sweetheart. I like sharing. It makes my heart feel warm." Daniel smiled, realizing something powerful. His daughter had more wisdom than all his business experience combined. The next morning, the single mom, whose name was Sarah, arrived at the office wearing her best clothes, though they were still worn. Her hands shook as she clutched her folder of credentials. To her shock, Daniel personally greeted her. Within an hour, she had a job, not charity, but a real position she earned with her skill and determination. The office staff welcomed her, and soon she became an essential part of the team. Weeks passed, and her life transformed. She and Noah moved into a small apartment. No more shelters. No more skipping meals. Noah got new shoes and started smiling more. He brought drawings to Emily, who displayed them proudly in her room. But the story wasn't over, not even close. One snowy evening, Daniel invited them over for dinner. After eating, the kids played while the adults talked. Sarah took a deep breath. "I need to tell you something," she said. "The night you and Emily helped us, I was ready to give up. I felt like a failure as a mother." Her voice cracked. "But that simple act of kindness saved us. You gave me hope when I had none." Daniel's eyes glistened. "And you gave me something too," he replied. "You reminded me what truly matters." He looked toward Emily and Noah laughing together.